I wanted to do a small video on small machines because I wanted to encourage anyone who can't find the huge antique, rare models, that you can still enjoy being with steam engines without spending a lot of money. I mean, look at this little Wilesco, a little D6, absolutely gorgeous. It's got your sight glass, it's got your whistle, it's got a condensation tray, it's got a lovely little burner which I've already lit, nice little chimney, and overall it's a very nice little model. If you want to get into steam engines, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Here you've got a little Mamod minor 1, tiny little engine. I'm going to light that as well. This has got a methylated, it's got spirit in there, so I will light that. But tiny little engine. I've always said that with me and my engines, whenever they get running, that's the bit I like. When I steam it, it develops a steam. You can test it, you can hear, and you can start getting some condensation coming out of there. You know soon that it's going to start happening, and then eventually when it springs into life, no matter what model it is, when it first starts to run, I enjoy it. No matter which model it is, whether it be that or one of the huge other models. But I mean, this is lovely condition. This wasn't a lot of money. They're available used on eBay or Marketplace or anywhere like that. A lot of the time they don't get used a lot. I mean, this is a very old machine, still in the box, so a lot of the time they don't use it. I would look for one in good condition, but I wouldn't be afraid of buying a used machine. I like this now. See if I can. So that's why they went to this is solid fuel, this is spirit. That's a light, and it's hot, and yet it's invisible. So that's why they changed it, because it was a little bit dangerous and it can often spill. And this one normally starts up quite quickly. You can already see it. This one will take a little bit longer. We've got a bigger boiler. I'll have to keep an eye on the flame. Yeah, the flame's still going in there, but it's got a whistle. You've got a safety gate. There's a safety valve on this one. There's a safety valve on this one. You've got a nice chimney. It's even got a takeoff for running toys. This one will take a little bit longer. You can see that I've got a little bit more water in that one. This one, it's keen, it's eager, it's not quite there. It's got to build up the temperature. But really, if you want to get into steam engines and you're still, you could be someone still at school, saving your pocket money, then something like this is going to get you going, get you started. It gives you the the experience of lighting something, waiting till the steam builds up. You can hear it. It's like listening to the kettle boil. You can hear there's something going on in there. Look at this one. You can hear there's something going on in there. Soon the steam will build up. That's what I do. We move the flywheel around a little bit and you start seeing the condensation coming out of there. The little Mamod's keen. It's definitely keen, look at that. Goes, isn't it, eh? goes. How about that? This one's beginning to boil. Beginning to boil. You can start seeing condensation. I'll blow this out now. Oh, don't want to go out. I'll just put a cough over that one. That's it, that's gone out. Right, now let's concentrate. Now this one's getting ready. You can see there's some movement in there. You can see there's some condensation coming through. It won't be long before this one goes either. You can see it's drying. It won't be long. See what some people do. They leave the whistle up and then they can hear when the steam's up, because the steam will start coming out of the whistle. Then you know you've got your steam up, you can shut your whistle and then you've got your pressure. So it's just waiting for that little bit of condensation to come out. Once that's out, it will be steam only coming through, and that's when it will run. So if you're new to this, when the steam starts to come through, because the pipe is cold, the steam condensates and turns into water, and that's what you first get out. After a little while, that pipe becomes hot, and then you just get the steam coming through. You're nearly there. And when you've just got the steam coming through, that's when the machine will run. That'll be all right now. Look at that. Okay. What a lovely little model. What a lovely little model. You can see the water bubbling away in there. I've used the burner I've got in there. I used the solid fuel tablets, and most of the solid fuel tablets I had in there were quite old, and so it's quite possible that the flame's quite low, because I know if you put 2 brand new tablets in there, this would go a lot faster. But this is just a little bit of a demonstration. That I know the solid fuel tablets I used in there were old and they weren't full, weren't complete, but it just gives you an idea that, see, you've got the pressure there, steam's up, it just needs a little bit more steam. But yeah, so if you're wanting to get into steam engines, there's a lot to be said for these smaller models. The Wilesco do a few smaller models. Most of the Mamods are small models. You get some twin cylinder ones, but a lot of them are small. And even the older German models, they all do small models. So, and they're not expensive. So it's worth looking into. Let's see what's going on in here, because it's very difficult doing it. Yeah, see, the tablets I had in there were particles. It wasn't full tablets. So that's why this little engine is not running it to its full speed, because the tablets I had in there weren't full size. It was a box of old tablets that had crumbled. But still, even that got it going. Now what I would say is, so you don't have to use, if you do get into it and develop, then you get yourself a little gas bottle, a little Bix burner like that. Now that Bix burner will go in there quite nicely. It will go in there quite nicely. And what you can do with that then is regulate the flame. When you can regulate your flame, you can regulate the speed of your engine. yeah, I don't think we're going to get much more out of this now, because them tablets are not good at all. And they smell. And they smell. Anyway, that's just a quick one, guys, just to give you a little intro into small steam engines. It gets you into the hobby, and it's very interesting. And I will leave it there. But yeah, I'd recommend one of these two. And there's a variety of some different engines around. But yeah, it's not expensive to get into a very interesting hobby, and it can grow from there. Cheers, guys.